If Sha and I never actually like moved from that point of like just talking about it in the library, it probably would have never happened, right? We're just like okay, and I'm the one that still like push Shayo. So like,
But I
what's
heard
happening now?
but Shayo was the one that created the name.
And created the name now. I think I'm saying, but Isha did not have that battery. I think I'm saying. So again, as I said, it's
Not every successful man is a woman. Yes, it was my woman. Yeah,
Who
man.
is your woman?
I beg,
That's
I
it.
beg.
No, the crazy.
Please sort out, please. Thank you.
Yeah, no. That's good.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Teens Next Door. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. We have two special guests from YDM, the powerhouse behind Ballmania Festival. I'm your host Mimi, and I'm here with
Shayo.
And skipper Farhan.
Yay! So guys, YDM has had two different meanings over the time. Yoruba Demons and Your Dreams Matter.
More than two.
Oh, it's more than two.
Yeah.
But which one is it?
All.
Oh,
Why them is whatever you think it is.
you guys like to confuse us. But okay, Skipper and Shayo, what are your roles in YDM entertainment industry?
Or Rose and White or the decision makers basically, along with like obviously it's a team effort, right? But like the roles, like the executive part of why them decision making. You understand what I'm saying?
We manage and control.
Yeah.
You.
So why them it's the whole team. But if you're saying rules, it's not like okay, the tag CEO or CEO on our heads yet. Or still getting there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys are together for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How did each of you get involved in Ballmania?
School. Was in the
school
same
now?
school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it all just kind of happened.
How do you get involved? What do you mean get involved?
Like,
We build this.
oh,
Can I use profanity in this?
yes.
Build this shit. Brick by brick,
Okay.
Yeah.
What's one thing people don't know about the hard work that goes into being part of the team?
I think people don't know.
There's a lot happening behind the scenes.
There's a lot. Like people just think, oh, everybody's just shouting, but when it just happens, Like there's so much that goes on behind the scenes, behind, and that's the one that extends between like just, Shah and I like they're looking at right now, the wider team, everyone, so much moving up, there's so much that happens behind the scenes, so much staying on play, so much calls, like
Overnight calls.
overnight calls where everyone else is sleeping, everyone else is doing their own thing, but like shit is moving overnight.
What would you say each of you bring to the team?
Creativity.
I think I bring the new like in a I don't know what they call this thing. Like in the battery, in the cell, what's that thing called? The circuit, yeah.
Oh,
Like the battery. Charging us. Yeah, like, you have to move. Electromotive force, that force that pushes us. Yeah. So yeah.
how did YDM end start? Is it YDM end?
What do you mean?
YDM
Entertainment?
Entertainment.
What do you mean, Entertainment Limited?
Yeah.
How did it start?
How did this start?
Library.
No, okay, no. No, calm down. But okay, us as a group, right?
Yes. How did you form?
Okay, how did we form the group?
Yeah.
What if from if you say from library, then what's wrong in the library? What's
Okay.
in the library? And people that were in the
But
library.
you all started from the library.
Yeah, but no, it happened after the library.
It,
From the library, like when we first had the first conversation about Bovina, we
Yes.
still had to revise that, okay. Because not just obviously, most things just start with talk and they end in talk. When it was time to, okay, we actually have to do something, you had to actually sit down and say, okay, who are we doing this with,
But the whole idea started in the library. We're stabbing class.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Who
then
brought the idea?
We're starting class.
this guy,
Who brought the-
Shayo.
I don't. Who actually brought the idea?
Shayo. Yeah. Anyways, we're
I don't
stabbing
recall.
class in the
Sounds like that was
library,
good memory.
and then we were just talking about stuff that we could do in December.
No, it wasn't. It was the summer. What happened with that? we had seen football events happen in our school. I was like,
Yeah, and
how people coming to our turf to do this?
normally we organize football matches, not
Yeah,
as an event, but
not an
just
event. We don't
matches.
monetize it.
Yeah,
You know, we
so
already had people in like that sector of hosting events. And we're like, we can totally pull this off. Like we could pull this off.
yeah,
So that was like, so
They brought it to life.
yeah. But again, as I said, it was initially meant to be summer of 23.
okay, yeah. Then it's
Then
not
I
cheap.
think yeah, something another event.
Somebody
So we didn't want to share that
it
stage
was
with
supposed to
anyone else.
be who's
It was
not
last minute
shit.
now.
Yes,
Last
it
minute
was supposed to be
happened. I like
summer 23,
yeah,
but then there was a guy that was supposed to work with us that went to basically
like I don't know
took the
insider information.
took the he
Insider
went to
trading.
do it with someone else. We were just like, okay, we have
So
to
yeah,
wait,
we
and
waited
then
again. You know,
we did December.
timing, and everything.
Because
Yeah.
timing is the best.
Yeah.
So, what's the mission for YDM Entertainment? What's the
The
mission?
mission.
Yes.
The mission. You know this thing in school. Mission statement. Mission. Okay, mission is what word or like what we want to do. The mission is why you know
What's
why
the
them in
goal?
itself. Yeah, the goal. You know why them in itself is the brand.
Okay.
It's the wider brand. Ballmania is an event, right?
Yes.
YDM, I feel YDM should, or in coming years should get to that level of Nike. You know, maybe Nike is everywhere you look, everywhere you turn,
Yeah.
there's Nike. But the only difference is even apart from just like being in the industry of sports, fashion, all of that, also extending towards arts, the arts, theater, stuff like
You want to
Yeah.
act?
comedy. What is
Act.
no, no, but like we can make films in future,
Okay.
like
Basically controlling that whole entertainment
yeah,
space.
Okay.
Yeah,
being a giant of Africa, giant of Nigeria.
giant of the world.
We
Giant of the
already
world.
have one.
Who?
Go bounce back now.
We can bounce now. Okay.
Mona boy.
Bona boy.
Go bounce. No taker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shout out Borna. Let's go.
Okay. How do you decide who joins YDM? Like, what are the qualities you look for in potential members?
How do we decide who joins?
Consistency.
Obviously, why them is still in the phase. We're still a startup for sure. So it's like
Okay.
there's still the core. There's the when I say quote unquote people that are assigned roles, and the people that aren't necessarily assigned roles but are still part of the team, right?
We're just there.
You could say that, right? So if we're to get a new member, it has to be. I don't know. There's different reasons. There's no one thing in particular that's like
Okay.
you know.
You have to be able to offer what we lack.
Yeah, that's another
Basically.
thing. You know, if it's just like a lot of people because we're in Lagos and we're in Lagos, so what do you say?
So like everybody
Yeah, everyone wants to,
admin,
but then not everyone is ready to actually
I'll
put
bring
in
in
the work.
ideas.
Just
know
want to be
that-
part.
Yeah, they just want to be a part of it, And for sure, a lot of people that show interest are still like, I'll say, okay, they probably are ready to put in the work. Maybe it's the kind of thing where we're still in school, so to be able to actually infuse new members is the kind of thing where it's like would be harder, because HR in itself is also not an easy task to do. You can't just say, okay, I enter because even again, as I said, why them is still in the phase of we're still in that moving phase. Every people that are tagged as part of YDM team in a few weeks, months, like things are changing. You know what I'm saying? Things are changing. Things are changing, and then some people that are, again, as I said, like things are just changing. I feel like by mid next year, that's 26th of next year, then like that structure,
Well,
yeah, the structure
firm.
will be
Firm.
firm, yeah, basically. But as of right now, things are moving. And because you've had some departures, so it's like, yeah, when I see that transfer window phase, So, but YDM in itself, it's still like, and that's the YDM board, but YDM as a group, like people that don't necessarily have that much power, but are still a driving force, spreading the ministry. Like anybody could be a part of it now, everything, it just depends on your interest. So
And consistency.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
consistency is everything.
The ability to
Because
show
if
up.
you weren't consistent, we wouldn't be here right now.
True.
Consistency is everything.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So, what's the biggest fight that has happened in the group? And what was the reason?
The biggest fight.
Yes.
biggest fight that happened in the group.
Like, so nobody has fought in the group.
Uh,
Biggest fight.
Mm-hmm.
hmm.
Biggest fight. Biggest fight. Biggest fight.
What do you mean biggest? The one that you people like the outside knows about, or like the
No.
biggest
Like
within the
inside.
group?
When you
Within
say
the
when
group,
you
like,
say
The
biggest, like
biggest within the group.
like
Hmm.
maybe you guys have gathered together and one day somebody decided to like throw a
Oh,
punch.
physical.
Doesn't have to be physical,
Uh,
just like criminals.
It's the one that picks fights.
I
Oh,
don't pick every I don't know. I don't pick fights. I'm just very
hot tempered.
Problematic.
problematic. No, not temper. Not temper. I'm such a sweet boy. Not temper. I'm just very. What's the word like? When very stubborn. I think that's the word.
Mm.
I'm stubborn for the right things.
So you had the one that picks
But really,
fights.
it's just us that argues in the group.
Exactly.
Like both of us.
Oh.
We're the
Exactly.
ones
No,
that-
because like I don't think we had that much. The only fight is one everyone like. I feel like that's actually the biggest fight. That was the biggest fight, and the Mabel thing, getting Mabel and everything.
yeah.
Before we wanted before the decision of getting Mabel for our
Okay.
last concert was like everyone was
Yeah.
like, oh, we shouldn't get Mabel, we shouldn't get Mabel. Different reasons, maybe we should use that money for something else or that. That was
Yeah.
arguably the biggest fight.
Yeah.
Then someone leaving, that one wasn't really a fight per se. It was just like it wasn't an argument. It just happened.
There was a
you know.
disagreement.
It was
so
a
it
disagreement.
just-
It wasn't really a fight per se.
Yeah.
It's a fight if it's like, oh, this one, that one. It was just like, okay, this is this. Okay, I like this happened. 1 + 1 = 2, basically. Wasn't nobody was going, but yeah.
Okay. Who left?
Who?
Who left Ayakuti?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you guys get Davido to give you guys a shout out?
Oh, that shout out. It was like, when you're doing something great and it's like people are just, what are these people doing? Obviously, and I think you'd already seen like a post, and like we reach out to him also for sure. We reach out to him.
Yeah, and he fucked with the idea of
Fuck
what
we
we're
idea,
doing.
what we're doing.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Who does that? Football, and finds a way to mix it with like the music industry. Yeah. So he gave us a massive shout out. Shout out Davido.
Shout out Davido.
Shout out Davido.
You don't shout out Bona, shout out Davido.
Yeah, they shout out Bonner.
Shout out Bona.
So,
Yeah.
what have you learned from the entertainment industry so far?
Mm.
Negative and positive.
Negative. Have contracts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lagos is just a very. Because obviously we're still new to this now. Like people have been in the entertainment industry for like 40+ years, and they still have things happen to them. Like in serious scam.
Agreement should be penned
You guys
down.
say, we're still teenagers literally. So it's like you live and you learn by experiences. But then one thing we had to learn of it, like experiences
The negative.
is a teacher. I won't say it's the best teacher, but it's a teacher. So one thing we had to learn was like Lagos is just very people do things anyhow, do things anyhow. Just
There's no law.
there's no lawless very lawless place. And at the end of the day, it's who can call Popo to come and carry. You may be wrong, but you still be in the right. So it's crazy. So one thing we've learned is just really have things that you can. Because although you would need, let's say, law enforcement, let's say somebody does something terrible, right? I need law enforcement. You will still need to have evidence, and like you have to get everything. This is not like it's no longer. When you go from a stage of like, okay, I just throwing events, and you're actually going to a stage where you're spending millions, tens of millions, and stuff. You can't let money like that just disappear like that. You have to get, things that you can present to law enforcement in case anything goes south. Contracts, yeah.
Unless they'll chop your eye.
Yeah, and that the fundamental issue is that why are we even chopping eye in the first place? Why can't things just be smooth? You say, okay, you do this, yeah, but you say this and do like it's a very almost everyone is doing it
We
now.
paid an
Like a
artist,
pandemic.
paid an artist for a
Pandemic.
performance once, and then sure, the artist had management issues, so there was an initial agreement, and then we're like, "Oh, your artist still has to do this. That you changing management does it affect us?" And he said nothing was penned down, so we had to start the whole
Actually,
thing
like, and then
again.
there's nothing you can really do at that point
And
in
like
time.
really,
There's really,
nothing was penned down.
there's really nothing you can do.
So there's
There's
no,
no
even
integrity.
though we both know the agreement happened, there was nothing to hold for it. You
There's
get,
there's, there's no
So
integrity.
now evidence is key
yeah,
into
And
everything.
then,
contract first, everything
another
should
thing
be
I'm saying, like,
signed.
it doesn't have to be that way. If everyone just, do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
why does it have to be that? Okay, if peradventure we don't necessarily have, because contracts are expensive too now. To get a lawyer
Yeah.
to sign your contract, that's already like you're spending talking in hundreds of thousands of naira to just get an official contract. So it's like, just why can't you award? Why can't you just say something and then we know, okay, this is good to go down. I think everyone is just, we're in that era of like, okay, everybody just wants to be cool. Everybody just doing some,
Professional.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
what
wants
do
to
you
be
say?
professional.
Everybody wants to be professional. No, I'm saying nobody wants to be like
Oh,
everyone.
nobody wants to be
Everyone just wants to
professional.
be nonchalant, and then it's like
Like, oh,
Rough.
you're losing that professionalism for the sake of being cool and everything. There's no, let's do things on vibes. You get, let's say,
yes.
for example, let's say we want a promoter to, promote the event. Next thing you know, like
Once you pay,
once you pay, like there's no, okay, of it, the way it should be is that, okay, we get someone to, this one's not even about contract, because again, then if we even get a legally abiding contract, and okay, the promoter doesn't even come to his terms, do we now arrest the person? Some things are just not that deep. It's just kind of thing where, okay, I pay you to promote our event, right? And then you just, I don't know, everyone, you use the money, you buy weed or something, then you forget your own part, you forget what you're meant to do in the first place. You forget, and then me, I now have to be the one disturbing you, say, okay,
this is
we
your
said this
job.
thing,
We
though.
paid you to do
Exactly,
this. You've not
this is your
showed
job,
up.
we pay you. It shouldn't be that way now.
Yeah.
If you pay me to do something, it's going to be done. Again, I think it has something to do with like the usage of drugs. Yeah,
True.
yeah, that's
True.
something.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs,
Say no to
kids. Don't
drugs.
do drugs. If like, because one thing I've noticed is that everyone that is in that sector of like, that doesn't keep to that word. Something in common.
Addicts.
Something in common. That's what I'll say. There's something in common.
Okay. How does the team keep the energy high even when there's a lot of stress?
Positivity.
Yeah, it's not easy now. Like, as, as
We we know where we want to get to, so we have
yeah,
to
you get
just
what I'm
be
saying. And
positive.
when you know, okay, that this is what you want. When you have the why, when you know, okay, like this is why we're doing what we're doing. There's no, it won't be a question of, okay, where you are getting the motivation from. It will just come out of you.
And it's not just one person in the team.
Yeah,
So if
Exactly.
I'm feeling not
exactly. That's
motivated
another thing.
today, I have Ola to
And that's
push
the
me,
major thing.
drive. You
Yeah.
get.
I
So
remember
yeah,
like after the first Ballmania, right? The second one that we did has the whole Vampire and Kuti controversy.
Yeah.
I actually didn't want it to happen. It was everyone else that wanted it to happen. It was like, oh, this is that they basically pushed their own motivation onto me. That I eventually, okay, I was like, yeah, okay, let's just make it work. But if it was left to
yeah.
me, that would have never happened. And if that never happened, a lot of things would have also never happened. So just imagine how
Mm-hmm.
the power of sharing that
Never.
motivation, putting it together. So yeah, that's a major thing.
Teamwork.
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 Teamwork makes the dream work.
What's the biggest risk YDM has taken with Ballmania?
Mm,
Okay, I think it was actually doing the concert, man. I like the biggest risk.
just last
Yes,
moment.
now.
Yeah.
I think with the first
Spent
concert.
a
Oh,
spent a lot. So basically, the biggest
guy,
risk is the money we spend.
the money we
To
spent, because obviously, I don't know, it was risk taking because I feel like there were better ways of doing these things. But when like we did the last concert without a sponsor, and like the risk was that, okay, if we do all of this right, and then we're spending all the money, we're investing so much money, and we're not sure we're going to get that money back. Do you get what I'm saying? So that
Mhm.
was a crazy risk. Because we're doing the thing where okay, we're doing the football. We already know okay, we already know how the football is going to turn out, you know. But then for the concert, it's like
Hmm. Not
we're
sure.
Yeah,
entering into
cool.
a pool of sharks, man. We're entering into a pool of sharks.
The money no be choice.
Into the pool of
But
sharks.
how did it turn out?
I
It was
did turn out the concert.
beautiful.
Turned out beautiful now. I mean, we're here today. It turned out nice.
There, how was it for you?
It was nice.
So yeah. But
Exactly.
then again, for us to do a concert again in that circumstance of not having a sponsor,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have to point a gun to my head because to do that again
Hmm.
without a sponsor, it's
Come.
something for real.
What's one decision YDM made that changed everything?
Change everything.
To add a concert,
Yeah,
to add
the
a
after
party,
party. Yeah,
an after
that
party.
was one
Oh,
decision that changed
Yeah,
everything.
she
Because
did
money will
want
never
that.
change. Money will never change the decision. I
He
mean,
did
no, no, that was what happened. Now. To the concert or the big teams.
the after
No,
party.
no, wasn't all
He
of us
did
that
not.
decided it that day.
Yeah, but he did not want that.
I mean,
Yeah, so
no,
basically, he
no, again,
shifted
no, me, I'm the
Ballmania
kind,
from a football tournament to
to after
a
party.
no, me,
party,
I'm the kind of
concerts,
person where it's like,
everything. Basically, created a room for expansion.
me, I trust I trust my colleagues, people I work with. If everyone else is like, oh,
Let's do this.
and for good reason, that's the number one thing for good reason. I may not totally agree with it, but it's like okay, but it's not that okay. Everyone else will say something that I know it's wrong, and I'll agree. That one, if it's that one, I can't agree. That's when I'm stubborn. But if it's like okay, I may not want it, but like I'll still be like okay, yeah. I wanted it. I enjoyed the after party with big team.
Yeah.
And that changed everything because from that point onward, it was like okay, yeah. Now, like there were always football tournaments, but like there
Everything.
was none with an after party.
Mm.
Like I mean, like 5 or 7 football tournament. There was none with like an after party in that Lagos mainland
Mm-hmm.
scene. There was none with an after party. And then move from there. Now everyone's now basically doing it. Everyone is
True.
doing it since summer of 24.
Created like a trend.
That's our job. That's our job. To create trends.
Who is the
So,
most disciplined person in the group?
who's the most
I
disciplined?
take one guy called Shayo.
Science.
Yeah,
If it's this, okay, but okay.
one guy called Shayo. An amazing person.
Very disciplined. Okay, yeah.
Shout out to
It
Shayo.
should be Shayo.
Shout out to Shayo, wherever you are, wherever he is.
What's
Okay.
one myth about entertainment industry that is false?
Hmm.
You know it's
One
false.
myth.
Like people always say entertainment industry blah,
Okay, the
blah.
myth is that like you see when you see anything it could be a club, it could be a party, it could be anything that is in that industry. You always think okay, the organizers of this show or whatever thing they did that are probably like they made you would expect they made
Millions.
a crazy amount of money. And the myth is that it's not always that way. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel it's normal for us to always assume it. Because see, okay, let's say the Super Bowl, for example, the way the whole halftime show and everything. You think, okay, wow, like they spent this much money, they probably made times 100 of that, you know. And it's like it's not always
Yeah.
like that, Sha.
Mm.
Again, like it's not always like that because you don't know how much they spent.
Yeah.
You don't know how much they spent. You don't know how much they made. You only know okay, there was a lot of money involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't in terms of like the margins, right? Like how much money they got back. Like you don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing we've learned, apart from just like our
You
own
also
personal
believed in
experience.
that myth.
Yeah,
You
again, it's
believed before it
natural now.
started.
It's natural
Yeah.
to just think that okay, see people. Because again, you're seeing the money. You're seeing
Mm.
you're like damn, these people, you're seeing the money, but you don't know how much money. Like you don't know how the margins are.
Mm.
Yeah.
Who's the most dramatic person in the group?
Allah,
Dramatic
Allah.
person. What do
This
you
guy.
what do you mean by
I
that?
mean, before it was Ayo,
Mm.
Yeah,
but
before it was Ayo.
Ayo and
Took his
his.
place.
I don't think I'm dramatic. I think I'm
He's
passionate.
very dramatic.
There's a difference in exactly.
He's sugarcoating
There's
his
this
thing.
drama and
He's
passion.
dramatic.
Yeah, Kuti was dramatic. I was passionate. I mean, I am passionate.
Kuti was passionate too, and dramatic, just like you.
Passionate.
He was.
Again, it's the same thing. There's a difference now. You can be a mix of both, right?
You are a mix of both.
It's not in the same way.
Six,
Not in the same way I was.
6, 7.
Not the same way. Let's say 80. Everyone is dramatic too. This is dramatic too.
That's
What?
cap.
Everyone is dramatic. I feel like I'm again. I said I'm passionate. I'm spoken, outspoken. So it's like I might have a little bit of drama. It's part of life.
He's dramatic. Okay, next.
How has being part of the team influenced
Influence
your
my
life
life.
outside sports and entertainment?
I think before Ballmania, every time I'm on school break, it's just like I'm playing
Vibes.
FIFA. Yeah, you know, every
Just cruise.
play football. Okay, what day are we playing football? What day are we? Let's go out
We're
and play
going
FIFA this
out. What
day.
parties
Like
next?
what parties
But
next?
even
All these kind
now,
of
in
things.
school, holidays,
Exactly.
like
And the
we're
holidays is
grinding.
for work. And it's
School, trying to balance
trying to
everything.
balance.
Like,
so
I can be
I
having
don't know,
exams
so
now.
it's really been like a culture. The shift is crazy, Sha. The shift is
Yeah,
crazy. That's what I'll say. The
can be
shift
having
is crazy.
exams.
And like having exams,
I'm
like it's
reading and
affected
I'm
school,
expecting a
you know.
meeting with a
And
manager at that same minute.
you get what I'm
Like,
saying? Ah,
Mm.
it's a whole lot.
so I'm not complaining though, but just one thing is just to really have a team, a good team. So
Mm-hmm.
because some things
And to
that
have sportive
we
people
shouldn't have to be
around.
doing is what we're doing. You can say we already. I'll say like we should have passed the phase where I'm still doing some things I'm doing right now. You can say to get like a good manager, not just any kind of manager, a good manager to get like that steady team around you. That's the
Mm-hmm.
way the balance will really like show itself. But as of now, it's just like just that balance. We're getting there. We're getting there.
What brought the name YDM?
Why they initially meant Yoruba demons. It was just a cruise name. Just I told you, started in the library, so it was just, so what should we call ourselves? Yoruba demons.
Yeah.
So it was just jokes. Then, over time, as we becoming more serious and official.
I think when we decided, okay, we're going to have to start getting sponsors for this our event, and
Yeah,
like we wanted to incorporate, go from like just a group of people to like
company
a company,
owners.
an actual company, right?
Yeah.
Shares and all of that.
So,
So we're like, okay, we cannot register a company called Yoruba Demons.
Yes.
okay, at first, we shortened YDM. We shortened Yoruba demons to YDM. So, if anyone asks, we won't say Yoruba demons, we'll say YDM.
Well, that's
Then
what
we
happened.
now had to find a meaning for the YDM to tell, like,
Yeah,
people.
but the name, no, after when we decided, the decision came to change it first before YDM came. So we're like, okay, what are we going to do? We're just brainstorming. They're like,
No, it's YDM first. Okay.
no, this is like
Okay.
for like almost
Okay.
2 weeks brainstorming.
Yeah.
Use ChatGPT, give us like 100 different names. We're just thinking. We didn't even initially wanted to use. That correct English. We didn't initially want to use an acronym. You guys say we're just thinking it could be anything. Could be any two different words or five different words combined together. It wasn't then. We're just thinking then. Ima, shout out Ima.
Your dreams matter.
Yeah,
Like,
that guy.
no, yeah, Ima, part of the team, right? My name team. Shout out Ima. He just said, what of YDM? I was like, there was no meaning. Again, as I said, when he just said YDM, we were like,
Just wanted a short form
just
of Yoruba
tapped,
demons.
The name just tapped initially, and they were like, okay, but now what's it going to mean? You know what I'm
So
saying?
we had to find meaning
Yeah,
for
we had to find a
YDM.
meaning
So
for YDM.
it means
So the meaning is your dreams matter.
your dreams matter, young and determined.
You deserve more.
You deserve more.
You remember?
But yeah, basically, I think the main one we use is young and determined.
Yeah, young and determined. That's
Young
like
and
the official.
determined. That's
you
the
can
one
say.
we put
That's the
out.
official name,
Yeah.
Okay.
Young and determined.
How did Ballmania start?
How the bonus starts?
Yeah, I think you guys have answered
Yeah,
that
from the
question.
library. From the
How did
library
it
From
start?
the library.
Yeah.
I want to talk. So, but obviously, Ballmania was an idea now.
Oh.
But okay, again, if Sha and I never actually like moved from that point of like just talking about it in the library, Ballmania would have never happened, right? We're just like okay, and I'm the one that still would like push Shayo.
But I heard Shayo was one that created the name.
And created the name now. Do you get what I'm saying? But Isha did not have that battery. Do you get what I'm saying? So again, as I said, it's
And every successful man, there's a woman. Yeah, so he was my woman.
No way.
Yeah, man.
Who's your woman?
I beg,
Like I
I
said,
beg.
Kitoji Grace.
Please sort out, please. Thank you.
That's good. But yeah, like I said, so week after week. So obviously, well, not everyone that was in that library, quote unquote, that
Yeah.
made it to the Ballmania team now.
Okay.
So it was like So at the end of the day, when it was already like November period, we're six in number, like in the
Six,
organizing.
7.
6, 7.
We're six in number, so I
Yeah.
got it from like okay. I said basically drafted the team. Okay, this was going to happen. Yeah, I made the budget. This and that. And then
Okay.
the first one was just it just happened. It just like it was good. It was successful. It just happened.
Yeah. It all just kind of happened.
Just
Yeah.
keep danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's happening.
At one point, did you realize Ballmania was going viral?
At what
I
point?
think
Summer of
the
24 now.
the first after party one we
Yes,
did.
yes now.
Yeah. The numbers that day was insane.
Yeah,
Did not
it was
believe
crazy at that time because again, like I said the first one was successful, but like
it
it
was
wasn't. It was just successful, It wasn't
just
wasn't the
yeah.
kind of thing that was
It was
anticipated.
after the first one that we realized the potential we
Yeah,
had.
that was
Yeah.
we knew
So-
okay, this has potential,
Now seeing what you wanted, like bam.
So then when I knew for me, because again I said the second one when we did Summer of 24, I didn't want it to happen, right? Then okay, you know me when I was in school that time, I was out of touch with like the rest of the world, right?
It's
I was-
true.
I didn't have any business in like, the outside world, so it was like
Literally.
so yeah, I didn't really know what was going on. I just know okay, I came back from school now, the semester was over. I started saying, okay, so what's going on in Lagos? I saw people are fighting. Maya was fighting, Vampire. Then there was just so much. Everybody was like so interested. I was like, what's going on, right?
Like,
So, but then that was when all the cloud just started coming in. There was so much cloud surrounding about Bobina that period because,
Mhm.
like, obviously, Kuti was like the noisemaker of Bomania, right? And then as it's getting all of that cloud, like, there's also is directing the cloud to Bomania as well. So at that point, I was like, damn, like something is like I don't know what's going on, but like this, but I like it. I like what was going on. And then yeah, it was happening now. Shit was happening. And then we did the after party, big team, everything was just crazy. That's when I knew okay, from this point, like we can't be working the same way we worked before. Incorporated and did other stuff.
what's one mistake Ballmania made in the early days that you not make again?
We used to throw money out anyhow.
Oh, overspend.
Yeah, basically.
A mistake we made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, okay, yes, now.
performances.
The way we used to work. I want to say something. I want to say something, but I don't know.
Okay. Ballmania has an history of insecurity issues with ticket handling.
Ticket hand.
Ticket
Oh,
Yes.
handling.
How is that
Okay.
going to be handled this
Controversy.
year?
Oh,
Oh, ticks
since-
should be there now. We get ticks. or something.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, can Afro Revive be there? If I turn now, we can get like maybe Afro Revive. Shout out SA. She has her own ticketing platform. SA is
Afro
also part of the
Revive.
team.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
show up
she's
on it once
part of
it's
the team,
out.
basically part of the board as well. You get what I'm saying? So she has her own ticketing platform now. We would use after like once it's up and ready. Like moving forward, we're going to
Oh, you
always
should tap
be
in.
using it. Like Tix Africa, we love you, but
Yamski tap in. Everybody
you
tap
guys
in.
we love Tix Africa, but after that, we won't be using them again.
Yeah.
After and that won't be secure. You know what I'm saying? No, and
No.
aside even as an option to resell your ticket, like you can resell the ticket instead of meeting
So,
You'll
meeting
find
people that will
yourself
tell
will
one
scam
ticket
you.
to 10 different niggas. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So,
And only
yeah.
one person will be able
One
to
person
enter.
Mhm.
can resell your
The
ticket.
first user.
This is free PR for Afro Revive. But yeah, like this, once it's up, it's up forever.
Yeah.
What should we be expecting from Ballmania this December?
More.
More, like, I feel, this for me is very intentional because that's when you're asking about the mistakes we made. The mistakes we made was that basically when I didn't want to say this, but like working with somebody that we used to work with before, just didn't we weren't intentional about what we used to do. We just do things, do things based on whatever is trending or based on vibes. It was just very, very unplanned, I would say. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember last December, Bobby, I was like the most. I don't want to do bad prayer for my own brand, but like we were very disorganized, because of how much last minute decisions were made. So many
Yeah.
last minute decisions that we didn't make beforehand. So this one is very intentional, right? This one is very, very, and it's like we're kind of like because we're not doing a concert, it's not as fast and bubbly as like okay, December, everybody wants to do this one, like that December. But like it's still having an after party, right? But
Okay.
it's mixing that Lagos nightlife scene with like that chill scene as well, just mixing the two.
Okay.
And
But
like,
if a lot of people come, how is it going to be chill?
it's going to be chill because it's like not just going to be. Again, it's not. I don't. It's still
You
going to
don't
be
know.
chill now
Okay.
because there's going to be the merchandise like jerseys, right? So fashion, like we're going to the fashion side of YDM, we're going to bring it out more this
Okay.
December. So we're not focusing more on like we're not focusing fully on the party side.
Party.
Not just party, party, party. Also like okay, express yourself with fashion,
Yeah.
Mhm.
with different things.
Okay.
You
So
know,
to someone that has never attended Ballmania before, what are you going to say to them to convince them to come for the one that is happening this December?
December. What I'll say to them is that if you want to actually express yourself, right? If you, because again, Lagos is wide. There's, I think, is it 14 or 15 or 20 million people in Lagos? Lagos is big now. There's an audience for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you know you want to drink alcohol and smoke weed the whole day,
Weed is
don't
illegal.
come. You get what I'm saying? Don't come to like this summer moment. Even though you want to just have a good time, you know, just like express yourself. Just see you know when you see something happening live, you're not just seeing it on videos, right? You're actually there. You know the
Yeah.
thing about doing hosting an event it's like art, you know. You're bringing feelings to life. You're not just
Mhm.
you know. So people are feeling things live. The thing
You're
about events, one thing I love about
connecting
events, is like you're connecting with people that you're
connecting with
wasting on your phone
people
screen. Do you get what I'm saying?
Correct.
People like your
live.
Lagos friends, people you only see on screen, people you only text for a few seconds on Snapchat every day.
Mm.
You're seeing them live, you know. You're getting drinks, you know. You're everything is happening in person.
Okay.
That's real life. That's real life right there. And for sure, it's still going to be a Mazda, you know. This music will still be, artists will still be there. There's still an after party. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot just offer them, okay, come and enjoy. Like you cannot just do that any other time. It's still going to be, it's still going to be Mazda. It's still going to be crazy.
Okay.
A lot of things are planned out.
Should I come?
Should
No.
you come?
Oh, you said
You
no.
know what
Buy
you do?
tickets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, buy your ticket and come.
Oh, okay. So, can you guys clarify what happened between Ayokuti and Ballmania? And
Clarify.
yes, clarify what happened.
Are you talking?
Nope.
Okay, what happened? I know it was. I feel like
There was a
simplification.
disagreement.
It was also like it was like a
Did he
power
take it too
trip.
far?
What do you
Did
say?
what?
Did he take it too far?
I
Did he take it
mean,
too far? No, again, I said like what I'm going to say right is that it was a power trip basically. It's like somebody wanted to make decisions that he had no business making, and then those decisions were not even good decisions. You know, it's the kind of thing where it's like okay, like you want to make a decision, and they're even good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like those like wanted to make terrible decisions, all in the sake of for stupid reasons. Do you get what I'm saying? And it was kind of thing where Shy and I were not going to allow. So for sure, like no hatred towards Kuti. All this one I'm seeing, oh beef. What I'm studying mechanical engineering. What time do I have for beef? You guys say there's no time for that now. Like there's really no time for that. Me, I'm just here to do my job, make sure everything is right.
make money.
But do you think that
You
affected
guys
the
say
brand?
affected the brand. For yeah, it
Yes.
did affect the brand now, but positively or negatively. I don't think it affected it negatively. Because for the greater good, for sure. Do you know what I'm saying? Like everything, it happened.
Oh,
It,
okay. Him leaving made the brand better.
No, you do.
Okay.
but so like okay, Kuti Yard is good, right? Like I don't want to say use his last name.
Okay,
Ayo
so
Yard is
but
good.
you
You
said
can say.
him
Yeah, for the
leaving
greater, yeah,
made
it was
every
bound to happen for the good of Ballmania, for the good of YDM. It was bound to happen. It was going to happen. He can do whatever he wants to. That's the thing. Like you know, what I'm saying he does other stuff now. Now he can
Yeah.
do whatever he wants to do outside, but like for the betterment, it was going to happen. Because again, then again, as I said, some decisions that had no business being made was going to be made for the sake of his own brand, but for the detriment of the brand of YDM. Sure, you understand what I'm saying? YDM
Yeah.
is a team effort, it's a group effort. You can never be greater than YDM. YDM is forever. Do you know what I'm saying? So that was for the betterment of YDM. It was bound to happen.
Okay, I get your message.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what happened between YGM and Marvel?
Okay.
Marvel.
It's a YDM, Baba.
Oh.
Child, you talking
Marvel
to
between idea, Mama. We paid Marvel to perform, and he didn't. I think okay. Last minute, he said he couldn't come, and then we asked for a refund, and then his management was saying they're not going to refund us fully, Or like you have to like we paid you to perform, you can't pull up. That's not our fault.
Although it was very unprofessional stuff, you
Yeah.
know. Mabel's team is filled with people that it's like a team of people that I knew. You know what I'm saying? It's not professional. I don't think there's any professional in that team. So it was very stupid. And we're not the only people to even feel that. We're not the only people to feel it. So I
Yeah.
had to speak up, you know, I had to just say something about it for us to get ours, to get what we deserve back. Because not like we're looking for something that we didn't merit. It's our money, you know, and then you're delaying the process that
How
well
many
those were
months? Three?
it was what do you say?
How many months did they used
How
to
many
pay
months
up?
now? Like
August,
August,
September,
September,
October, 3 months.
3 months now. Come on. Who's going to allow that to happen? You can't say we're like nothing goes to happen.
Millions.
So that was just like again
Millions.
then again, like Marvel is obviously doing good now. Like not like you cannot hate on Marvel.
Exactly.
I'm hating on his team, sure. There's one guy in particular that is the guy knows. You already see the guy knows himself.
Knows himself.
Knows himself. I'll
What
see him
rumor
one
do you want to
day.
clear up about Ballmania?
What more?
Rumor do you want
What
to
rumor?
clear about?
What
Is there any
rumor?
rumor?
I don't think so. I have any.
As of right now. Wait, I'll say the rumor that used to be was okay. Romania was Cooties. Even
Like
do you
was
understand?
the
Mm.
only one
And
involved.
that's natural when it's like okay,
There's only one
the
face of
Yeah,
the
do you understand?
brand.
That's the
Yes.
natural for people to think
Yeah.
so. In the same way
So
Prime, you see Prime. Me I thought Prime was by what's it called? What's the guy? What are these two guys?
No, KSI and
Yeah,
Jake
Keza
Paul.
and Jake Paul. Do you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just natural. So that was the rumor that used to. You get what I'm saying? The same way even Tiolu said, people thought it was for Tiolu because again she had a very popular following, right? People thought okay.
So who was
Who was what?
who was Daniel Modi to YDM?
Who's Daniel Modi?
Daniel Modi was my friend, you know.
Oh,
So his person was just very, you know, when something happens, and it's like you're just in shock. You don't even know what to say after it's happened because you don't even know what to say. You don't know what to do, and it was very. You didn't expect it, right?
so sudden.
It was sudden,
Mm-hmm.
and the kind of thing where it's like
This type
I'm
of
noticing that
guy.
like okay, when it happened, people just want to just forget about it, right? Just what I'm saying. Again, I always say this. Like, Moni wasn't my best friend. You know, it's a different thing if, okay, I'd lost my best friend. And that was like where the the motivation to do something in his name came. What's my boy? When I see something happen, when, okay, someone loses his life, right? And then, he had the bright future. What he was already doing was already good. And then people just want to just forget about it. I can't let that happen now. You get what I'm saying? Can't let it happen. He had to. His legacy had to live longer than he did. And I have a means to do that. You understand what I'm saying?
So the
A lot of-
Ballmania this December is
December.
about him. Is
Again,
it?
I wouldn't say it's about him per se. But that I said, what Million December is about telling a story.
Okay.
It's about telling a story. We've all lost people in our life. You know what I'm saying? We've all lost people. So when you see that kind of thing happening, right? Like, okay, there's an event that's one of its key centers is somebody that lost his life. You kind of resonate with that. Do you understand what I'm saying? You even if you didn't know Darren Modi personally, right? You're like you feel that same remorse of someone that even did know him.
What message would you like to leave for everyone watching Tinto right now?
Tapping.
Tapping.
This is too much to say. I don't know. One thing I like about Tinoko is the fact that they're bringing ideas to life. They're not leaving it in a group chat. You know, it's happening right here. You know, live.
Yeah.
So Tinexo collaboration with YDM brought this to life. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like we're still collecting allowance from our parents. We're still young people. We're doing this stuff.
Exactly.
You know, this advice. This is a message to everyone watching, right?
Yeah.
You know, everyone should also do something. You should. You don't have to. You can enjoy life.
That
I
thing
feel like a life
that's
where
that thing that's in your that thing that you're talking to your friends that you want to do,
Yeah.
that you want to start up, go for it. Create.
a life where you're not necessarily doing anything. It's still a life worth living. But
Yeah.
if you're thinking of doing something and you're not doing it because it's hard, wow. It's going to be hard for sure. 100% it's going to be hard. Like if you want something easy, like you have to do some illegal stuff to
Yeah.
something. So if
Illegal.
illegal, you know,
Okay, yeah, that's true.
not do some illegal stuff, and yeah, so do it,
Well,
just
Do
do
it.
it, literally.
Happen.
Shout out Nike,
Do your shit.
shout out TomTom as well, sponsor us, please. TomTom, sponsor us, you know, love you,
well,
alright,
thank you everyone for
thank you
watching.
everyone
Thank
for
you
watching.
guys. Copy your
Copy your
tickets.
tickets, man.
Yeah.
Ballmania is going to be
Ballmania.
crazy.
Don't forget to like,
And
subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and comment your favorite part of the episode.
thank
Wish you
you.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. See you next door.
See you next door. That's cool.
Is that something